Hi, everybody. This is Jesse Hell here with the beautiful Angeline Joy, and we're going to be doing an open panel Eclipse cam. So uh, maybe you're going to have to go on there. And so we can invite people here, guests, invite guest, copy. Let's see, comments. Where's comments? Comments. How do I type a comment?
Where are you? On Facebook?
No, we're on StreamYard, but we're on live on all the platforms, like we do on the missing link. So here we have a clear blue sky. Eclipse is supposed to be started like 20 minutes ago. We don't see the moon anywhere in the sky. So apparently, if someone sees the moon and we don't see it in North America, that's a problem for the globe Earth. So the sky is incredibly blue here too, says Andrea, and you are in California, right? It's like so blue. I was like looking out the window when we had the interview on earlier with Raylene, and I'm looking out and I'm like, it's all blue out there. I'm like, we're actually maybe gonna see something, but did anyone see the moon? And I don't know how we can banners, create banner. Okay, so we've got, there's the StreamYard link. I don't know, we're on the cell phone, so I don't know how to put it into comments, but comment. I can see comments. We can put comments up, but don't know how to put it into the comments. Angeline's gonna try to do that.
On the StreamYard link?
Yeah, this is just going to StreamYard. And then oh, I can hear, I'll just text it to you. Apparently the videos of the solar eclipse on TikTok are fake. Moon hasn't been visible for days, says philosopher 76. So this is strange. Apparently this is some solar eclipse, but there is no moon anywhere in sight. So I don't know how you can have an eclipse with no moon. Maybe this flat earth theory is true, especially if people are seeing the moon in different places. Yep, nice here in Monroe. Linda says, staying in for mass meditation now. I was just out taking pictures. Beautiful, clear blue skies, blissed eclipse all. Hey, lizard tree. So if anybody wants to come up and join us and show us their sky, Angeline's putting it into the comments, and there's the StreamYard link. And she put it into Facebook. And did you pin it in Facebook?
No, I clicked on Pinterest to do that.
Okay, and it's supposed to be happening now, I guess, at 12:40 something. It's supposed to be a partial, a 30% in about 20 minutes, but we don't see any moon anywhere. And it's a clear blue sky. So when the moon is out, the moon is out. So whatever is eclipsing, maybe it is some other Nibiru, but it doesn't make any sense if we're on a round spinning Earth and the sun is certain distance away and the moon's going to travel in front of the sun. How some people in North America can see it and other people can't. That like makes like zero mathematical sense. So we've just been meditating here, been fasting today. Angeline brought some some sage, and she brought some. Yeah, what a joke. Yeah, this is absolutely clear blue sky and no moon anywhere in sight, and it was supposed to start. At 12:40, and go for an hour and 45 minutes. Go so to 11:47, 12:47 to like 1:25. It's a clear, absolute clear blue sky, and absolutely um, no moon anywhere in sight. So this is Angeline and I here just hanging out. What state are you located? Lizard Tree says we're actually in um it went dark here for like 3 minutes, says you already had it, said Freedom Grower on the East Coast. So how could, if we are living on a spinning ball and the sun is certain distance away, how could you see it over in Ontario and absolutely nothing here on a clear blue sky, no moon, no nothing, and we can't see it here? If we're all facing this area of the globe is facing the sun and the moon is supposed to go in front, like, yeah, he says that makes no sense. New moon, says Sean Anderson Simmons. It's an agenda-free TV. Yeah, what a joke, says Freedom Grower. Monica, it's gorgeous here today in Edmonton for the eclipse. Peak for us is 12:48. So that's in 18 minutes. The peak of the eclipse is in 18 minutes, but there is no moon in the sky. So it's a new moon, so we can't see it. Is that what you said by a new moon? New moon has no light. It's a new moon. Oh, so new moon, the moon's in the sky, but we just can't see it with the sun shining? That makes zero sense. And what state? So we're in Alberta, Canada. That's just above Montana. Um, can't wait to see your footage, guys. Footage. There is nothing. Like, I'm staring like directly into the sun right now, and seems like there's something there. Oh, someone popped up. Let's see. Um. Uh. uh Michael, how's it going,
What's up,
brother?
Jesse?
Hi.
It's going great.
I
How you
might go
doing?
live just so I can
What's
turn
up,
my
Angeline?
camera.
Yeah, you do whatever you need to do. Um, you're in Texas. Well, I can't hear you if you're saying anything there, Michael.
Oh no, you can't hear me?
Yeah, I'm not sure if anybody else can hear him, but I can't. You're not on mute or anything?
No.
Um,
It looks like my mic.
or your volume needs to go up. Yeah, I think it's definitely seems to be flat. We've got like 150 people watching here with us live right now.
That's
Yep,
awesome.
it's a flat Earth. Earth is flat in the middle of the light of the sun reflecting around it, so there's no reflected off the moon towards the Earth. So you're saying there's a moon out there, but we just can't see it. That's apparently the joke of the day. The round Earth joke of the day. I've inboxed Angeline the app. Well, thanks for popping up, Michael. I couldn't hear you at all. Oh, that smells really good. She's just burning some what is that wood? Sandalwood?
Incense stick.
It's an incense stick. Okay, from
picked by Peruvian people of the Andes.
Okay, let's see. Michael will add to stage. Hi, Michael.
Hey, I'm back. Can you hear me now?
I'm
Can
on
you
the
hear me now?
phone and I still can't hear you there, brother, but you're at it. Are you seeing any kind of eclipse or anything? Did it go dark? We have Freedom Grower say something about it went dark for like a few seconds where he's at. Hi there, clear blue skies here in Windsor, Ontario. Wow. Is it clear blue sky where you're at, Michael? I guess maybe just
Oh, I
nod your
can't
head.
hear now. Oh man, hello.
Yeah, I can't. For some reason, I can't. I'm not sure. Can anybody else hear
I
it,
wanted to
Michael?
join you,
Because
Jesse, but I don't want
oh, you
to
can hear him.
interrupt your
Weird.
broadcast. I'll see you later.
So people can hear you, but we can't hear you for some reason.
Is your media volume up?
Oh yeah, maybe.
Media phone call.
Yeah, there. Okay, I just turned up my media volume. It might have been us there, Michael. I can hear him. You can hear him. I can hear him.
I know where
You're
I
such
stand.
a baby.
We can hear him. UK watching. What's it like there in UK? So that's what it looks like. Apparently, right around this time, there's supposed to be in a 30% eclipse. I don't know if you wanted to pop back up. I had the volume of the media down, which I just turned up. Lots of comments popping up. We just thought we'd share. It's interesting that there's a clear blue sky everywhere for whatever this flat Earth eclipse is, because I can see something at maybe the bottom of the sun right now. I'm looking with my sunglasses right into the sun, and I can see something at the bottom of it. It's harder to read the comments when I'm staring up at it. But I'm not sure if y'all can see that. Yeah, I can see something right at the very bottom of the sun right now. So fascinating, there would be an eclipse where you can't see the moon. So I don't think it's the moon. It must be something else that's traveling in front of the sun. It only makes sense. But there's the bottom. Do you see on the bottom of it? Just on the bottom, not even a quarter. The bottom, like 10th. It seems like there's something that's covering the bottom portion of it.
I know, trying to look at my camera too.
I'm staring right at it. Yeah, I think it was my volume there. We didn't have up on my phone. I couldn't hear anything. I'm glad you all can hear me. Don't really usually do the StreamYard live on the phone. But Angeline put the StreamYard comments up into the thing, and we have it. Okay. Yeah, so there's something right now that's at the bottom of it. So if you already had something in Eastern Canada there, Freedom Grower, you said it went like dark for like just a second or something. It doesn't really make a lot of sense. How wouldn't we all be seeing it at the exact same time? Oh yeah, time zone difference. You should be seeing the eclipse 2 hours before us, right? No, that doesn't work that way. The sun and the moon would be at the exact same place if it's however many million miles away. But if I stare directly into the sun, which I am, it looks like right now. So why would it be any different on Eastern Canada? You know, if the sun was however many million miles away and then the moon was crossing in front of it, wouldn't it actually be like at the same side? And I thought if we did an eclipse cam, different people could see how where the eclipse is, where the sun is, you know, right now compared to everybody else. I think that's kind of important. Apparently someone said there's some TikTok videos that are out there of the eclipse that are like fake. So who knows about you know, different people on TikTok. But let's see, where are we? And eclipse, not eclipse. He. I heard a time portal. Is this a time portal? Exactly, says Michelle. That's why it's flat. It's a new moon, no light. Really, the sun is different at the same time in different places. Well, this is very strange, and I'm definitely. Are you close? I can see it. I'm being taken up in the rapture. Susan, you're being taken up. New sun here, Jesse. Toronto, all covered in no sun, says Bella in Toronto. Someone else says in Ontario it's clear, so that's interesting in Toronto why it's all chemtrailed out.
Ours is the most
Paying more taxes. If we pay more taxes, I'm sure that, you know, it'll work better. They'll help with the environment. We just need to pay more taxes, right? More for that carbon. It'll help with our environment. Yeah, I'm looking straight into it, and I got my sunglasses on, obviously, and I just see the bottom portion of the sun is covered. Just a little harder to look into the phone in the comments once after I stare right into the sun.
Oh, you got like the zoom feature on your phone too. That would.
Mm-hmm. Okay, we'll just look right at it. So if I don't know if you can all see it right now, but apparently there is something covering the bottom portion of the sun. So how on the same, you know, hemisphere of the earth that the moon would be different, not covering the sun, if the sun is as far as away as it is and the moon is covering the sun, how is it even possible that different parts of Canada would, or even they said we only will see 30% coverage over here? That makes actually zero sense on the globe earth theory, like zero mathematical sense. The sun is obviously not as far away as they say it is, and the sun or the moon or whatever is floating in front of the sun is obviously at different places. You'll see it different if it's a lot closer. So I was telling Angeline on the way here is if this is the case that, you know, different parts of North America are going to be different eclipsed where the sun is going to be a blackout, and you know, apparently that will just 100% prove the round earth theory as completely false. And the people that get so angry about it, are the ones who are obviously the most, anybody that's angry about flat earth or globe earth, that gets angry at people and are ignorant towards others. Those are the ones that are most programmed, whether you want to believe it or not. Being ignorant towards others is part of the satanic beast system. Shaitan, beast, to be rude and ignorant, accusatory, opposing. That's actually, you're just as programmed. Maybe you know what shape of the earth is more than someone else, but it doesn't mean you're any less programmed to be divisive against others. There's some people, the controllers, the parasites in charge, whatever you want to call them, those are the ones that are the problem. And when you're fighting with other people, all the just normal people, and you're, being divisive in any way, including the shape of the earth, then, you're just as programmed as everyone else is. And, as that's a part of that, devisatory beast satanic system that people think that they're awake and aware and they're not a part of it, but, that is what it's about, is the divisiveness, the being accusatory, oppository, bearing false witness towards others. Those are some of the most satanic people out there. They say God is on their side, or they call it the name Jesus, but yet they're so ignorant and they can't even honor the 10 commandments. And those are some of the most satanic people that are actually walking the face of the earth, hiding behind, Jesus's skirt.
$12:45, so it should be at peak right about now.
Do you want to hold this? I'm going to take some pictures with your phone. You can either face the sun or you can talk into it, whatever you want to do.
Let's see. Oh, there you go. Trying to capture it with my phone too, and wasn't having much luck. It was just turning into pure white. Normally, though, on other days, I've zoomed into the sun and it looks red.
Oh, this is old. It's older.
Oh, my eyes are watering. So this is supposed to be our peak right now, at 12:46, but it's very nice out today. Very clear, very warm.
So we've had reports that, other parts of Alberta, Calgary is clear, said Linda. California is clear. Some people said in Ontario it's clear. So maybe if you're in the comments, say where you're from. Tell us if you can see anything, and tell us if you can see anything, and if it's clear out, because it's fascinating how there's no sprays, there's no planes, there's no chemical mist in the air today.
So here it's reported that only 26% of our sun is supposed to be covered.
Only 26% on a globe Earth is supposed to be covered in Alberta, where 100% is supposed to be covered in different parts of the Earth. So Seattle, Washington, overcast, cloudy, cannot see. It has started where I am in Eastern Ontario. So it started there in Eastern Ontario, you're saying. Well, here we see no moon. It's a new moon. Apparently, you can't see the moon when there's a new moon. That sounds like a little bit of a crock of shit to me, but apparently now it's covering. I'm not sure what y'all can see. Did anybody see the rockets being fired into the eclipse? And did you ever see at anybody CERN? Are you guys feeling this big pole shift? Or hopefully all of these, dark entities or whatever is now going to dissipate. We can always pray and manifest for goodness of whatever this is, that, this is the time that all veils will be lifted, that all the the shields will come down, the people start honoring themselves and each other, start living in harmony with each other.
For me, I kept hearing switch, and I was circling around a tree from the shadow side to the sun side, and the different seasons we go through, and that this shadow will no longer be a place of dissolution or just poverty, but a place of rest and peace instead, and that even the sun part wouldn't be hard on the eyes, but a place that felt natural and comfortable. And I just kept hearing the word switch. So, and until we're ready to leave the shadow side. So that's, yeah, or no longer need it as much.
I love that. That's beautiful.
Just kept going around the tree down beneath us towards the water. And it's nice too to touch it so you can ground.
We're by the river. There's a golf course. There's some power plant or whatever, and oil plants in the back there, but
I'm gonna go back down and get some pictures for the tree again.
okay. Do you want to just maybe let him off and take him with you? Yeah, no, of course I will. Okay, go. See, wow, lots of comments. In Australia, it's 4:51 a.m. Still dark. No, nothing in Australia. So Australia, it's dark. So no, nothing. Bottom part. Where's the rockets? I don't know. We've had chemtrails everywhere in the UK, so you ain't seeing anything. Holy macaronis, we got like 200 people here watching with us. Outside in Panhandle, getting overcast quickly. Says Panhandle, that's in Florida, Laura. That makes no sense. As you said it would be 100% almost everywhere. Well, yeah, so if the sun is at a certain distance and the moon comes out and we're in the northern hemisphere, if the sun is as far away as they tell us and the moon comes in front of it, everywhere would come in front of it. If there's partial darkness somewhere, the entire side of the entire side of the northern hemisphere should see it, should be in front. Milwaukee clear, but doesn't seem to be a little darker. It does seem to be a little darker than usual. That the way the sky should look. Blue, blue, blue. Yeah, this is blue everywhere. So that's how we have it here. There's a few little natural clouds out there, but with this eclipse, it's definitely proving that the Earth must be flat, because how could it be eclipsed in one parts of the northern hemisphere and not the other? It absolutely makes no sense, but most people don't question it. Most people don't even question the chemicals being sprayed in the sky. Sometimes when people walk by, we're on a bike path, so I have to say those things a little bit extra loud just to get people thinking. Planning here in Vancouver. 4 days every month during a new moon, you can't see the moon. So the moon is there, but you can't see it. Apparently. All the hype for a nothing burger, says Brenda. NASA is a nasty big liars. It's all fear mongering. Amen, 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 says Joyce B. I'm in Northern California. Blue skies, no chemtrails. Don't remember last time. No trails here. In Northern California, no trail spray. That's really good to hear. Where it doesn't tell us where all the people are here from. Zoom into the sun. I don't know if how we can't zoom in here on this StreamYard here, but Angeline is down by the tree. She's down there, and with Hawk down on the golf course there. And when I had her camera, we were zooming in on the sun. When I look with my sunglasses directly into it, I see that a portion of the sun has a little bit of cover on it, right? But you know, if other places in North America have a total eclipse and here it doesn't, it proves that the Earth isn't a round spinning ball floating around, and people don't even question the chemicals being sprayed in the sky. And you know, they believe that the Earth is one shape or another. Definitely, I'm a lot more towards the flat Earth now because this globe thing, this proves 100% we're not a spinning ball floating around the sun. If one part of the northern hemisphere or in one part of the, you know, in this our part is North America. You look how yellow it is. Yep, Sean, eclipses have been noted for millennia. Reference, I feel. Normal sunrise in New Zealand. Is the sun rising in New Zealand right now? Did you just say there's a sunrise? So just think of this. If anybody, you know, has an actual globe, right now the sun is rising in New Zealand, while here at noon afternoon in Alberta, Canada, Northern Hemisphere. So we're talking about north and south. So Northern Hemisphere of Canada, we have the sun almost directly. It's not quite, you know, 90 degrees up. Like it's not right overhead, but I would say it's probably 75 degrees above us, but yet they can see it in New Zealand. That's fascinating. So, Amanda, are you saying you see the sunrise right now? And this is another part why this whole thing about people seeing and talking about where the sun is, where the moon is, what part of the earth you're on, if you're seeing clear skies, what you're seeing, it's really important stuff because, you know, this is actual real-time proof of where the sun is, what you can see, not any theory of it's this theory and that theory and I want to believe this and I want to believe that because my evidence is more. But this is like this is showing where the sun is and where you see this supposed eclipse, the supposed moon or no moon. Look at the stunning blue sky. Never get to see that in UK anymore, says Claudia. Yeah, that's here. It's everywhere here. We see this. There's only a tiny few little real clouds at the bottom. Like, isn't it crazy that we get excited for blue skies? We get excited to see real clouds. Like it's such a you know, fake, you know, synthetic world. It's kind of become in so many different ways that, you know, we get excited for real and natural, and that's just strange. That is correct, Jesse, Angeline. Joy, here in Denver, very light, but nothing eventful. It was light in the east and dark in the west. Scotland, UK. Light in the east and dark in the west. So in Scotland, it's getting darker now. So you're in Scotland. In the east is still light. In the west is dark in the west, okay? Fascinating. We have chems now in Connecticut. Love you, Jesse. Love you too, brother. Fuck fear, says Sean. 100% Scotland. Okay, good comments, Jesse. Thanks, Laura. Scotland is cloudy and raining. Thank you. It's verifiable, Jesse. Says Sean, definitely not scared. Nothing happening here in my end in New Zealand, says Marianne. But Marianne, are you seeing, is it sun rising in New Zealand right now? He'll see the planes heading to Gitmo. Soon you'll be seeing the planes heading to Gitmo. We sure hope so, Lisa. We sure hope so. Definitely not the moon in front, so no fear, says Sean. Penticton is gray and cloudy, says Michelle. Thanks for that. Jorge, you're in Brazil. So what's it like in Brazil right now? Do you see the sun? Do you see the moon? Do you see the flat earth? Do you see any chemicals being sprayed in your sky? No sense. The BBC says 8 p.m. West Coast UK, but eclipse is in Texas before this time. Well, the eclipse is supposed to be apparently happening right now. So when I look directly into the sun, yeah, I still see it a little bit on the bottom portion, bottom left portion. I see something. Again, a little harder to comments when I stare directly at the sun. What time is this scam supposed to go down, says Rachel. Right now, it's supposed to be happening right now. So raining in Minnesota, set my intentions, grounded in nature. Yeah, some good intentions, love and peace, and no more fear. Let all the spells dissipate on this earth. Let us live peacefully, freely, and abundantly once again. Those are some intentions. Spot on, bro. We've had amazing blue sky yesterday. Just like you have here today, Jesse. Then they sprayed the skies in the afternoon, and today totally cast over. Okay, says Uti. Just remember tell us where you're saying that from. According to the Sky News, it's a total eclipse in Arkansas. So apparently in Arkansas, it's a total eclipse, but here in Alberta, there's partial eclipse. There's no. So it just proves that the Earth isn't a spinning globe, spinning around us, and that people don't even question that. People don't even question the chemicals being sprayed in the sky daily. They think it's natural and normal water that's just supposed to be on in the sky from the plane farts. According to the Sky News, it's a totally okay. Please don't question where our tax money goes. Oh yeah, just pay more taxes. I'm sure the environment will just get a little better. You just pay more taxes. Of course it does. Hey Daisy May. Yeah, it's quite early in New Zealand and Australia, so 7:55 p.m. says Sean. He's in Portugal. Fuck. Good boy. Blada's attack. It's moving over my area right now by 3:30 p.m. About 75% cast. Fuck. Here. Sit. 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 Stay. Even a local sun will have different perspectives from different areas. So I said stay, Hawk. It's all about perspective. If two of us witnessed the same accident, but you were to the right of it and to the back left of it, our stories would be similar, yet there'd be difference. Yeah, true enough. It's real because who knows? It's very pretty, though, right now in Kentucky. Okay, thanks for that. Learning. Lensing system, maybe. Huck, don't pull. You just were running around. You just relax and chill out. Huh? Is there? Oh, I think they're going that way. Bible says in Job, King James 37:7-11, dome, 18 glass dome can't be a globe. Bible also says circle and disc. Yes, I have sunrise in New Zealand. Okay, so just think of this for anybody who thinks about the earth. Right now in New Zealand, the sun is rising, and here on the exact opposite side of the earth, what they tell us, it's clear, sunny, and blue skies here. So again, what they teach doesn't make, sense if you actually take into perspective what is actually happening real time with people on the earth right now. Katrina in it's sky is gray. And Oregon, good point. Real time light of sight from all over the realm versus NASA's drawings and theories. Can't see anything from Fraser Valley, British Columbia. And clouds here in Kentucky. North America sky looks real today for some reason. It's crazy that we don't not one plane since we've been out here now for almost an hour and a half, maybe. I've never not seen one plane in the sky. Everything is clear and blue. Portugal, says Sean. Flat, says another Sean. Andrea, hi Andrea, good to see you. It's looking cool here by 3,000. Don't pull. That's right. White gray sky as usual in London, UK. My neighbor is yelling at his dog again. It's infuriating. That pure dog. Raining. Beautiful sunset now here. Some sunset in UK. So the sun's setting in the UK. It's rising in New Zealand. And it's up here in this part of the world. We all see, and UK sees the sun. North, and we see this. They see the sun in New Zealand. They see the sun here in North America, which it's right up above us. So, literally, there's sun. There's sun. There's sun everywhere. So, much love to you at Angeline, says Sean Benz. Thanks, brother. Just started in Nova Scotia. So it just started in Nova Scotia. So you're saying that the moon is just going in front of the sun in Nova Scotia on the other part. Yeah, see, this is really bizarre. Why raining and cloudy here in Fraser Valley, British Columbia. Nothing's happening because it's all fear mongering BS, says Frank. Raining in Vancouver County. What do you mean? So you don't think that they lit up CERN, and you don't think that they shot rockets into the eclipse? They shot rockets at the moon? You don't believe any of that? Wow, that's shocking. Clear on Nova Scotia. Salute Sean, says Carrie. Real line of sight from all over our realm trumps NASA's lies, drawings, and theories. Exactly. Such a womp womp moment here I live. They hyped it up hysterically. Three fingers. Agree about getting excited to see the blue sky in New Zealand. We have had cloudy days for nearly every day for the last couple of months of our autumn. Amazing to seeing the actual blue sky here yesterday and today. It's fascinating why so many blue skies, so many different places. My eyes are dodgy after looking into the sun longer than usual. It's lasting. Lucky you didn't buy Eclipse insurance. You guys, did you buy any Eclipse glasses, Eclipse insurance? Any of that? Nothing happening in Yakima Valley. Hey, flow state. Yeah, I'm setting good intentions and prayers with peace and love. Amen, says Joyce. Clear blue skies. CERN just started up. CT is under attack by flying monkeys right now. The chemtrails, one love, says Sean. I'm in South Belle Beach, Ontario, Jesse, says Yudi. So you're in Ontario. Okay, I shared this to Facebook. Thanks, Angela CERN. LOL, NASA's uncle. Oh, well, you could be right. Yes, my brother on in Arkansas in total darkness. So amazing, mind blown, says Freedom. Thanks for the footage, bro. You're welcome. One more quarter. Angela, Rachel, much love. Freedom grower, isn't it? Life changing. Sunny here in Florida. It's beautiful. Do we have a pup? Yeah, this is Hawk right there. Hawk, hi. You say hi to everybody? He just wants to walk around. So, Freedom saw it here in Creston, like a small corner, dark but bright as fuck. Stared right into it, no glasses. Yeah, same here. I was staring mostly with my sunglasses on. Just a little bit bright for no sunglasses. Thanks, Jesse, for streaming. You're very welcome. Daisy, Three Fingers, good to see you. I suspect the eclipse is at least of our concerns for chaos rituals going on today, or will be in the near future. Well, we gotta just think positive, overcome it. Like, we got to shine a light where we see light needs to be shone. But 1201 BC overcast. Did you see any birds in the sky? Do we see any birds? Yeah, there's been birds around here. There's not a lot up in the sky, but I've seen some in the trees here. I can hear them all around us. So Angeline saw a butterfly and some bumblebee. Look at the beautiful Angeline. She is so beautiful. Love looking at her. Shutty G off my phone to meditate. Much love. Okay, good for you, brother. Raining and heavily sprayed here in Thunder Bay, Ontario, where I got some sandalwood. Is that the incense stick? Okay. We got some incense stick just being burnt. Thanks to Mark Bierski. Take care. Please convince me I saw something. Let's see. Is his name Huck? You saw something. The birds are singing here. Good to hear. Where are you from, Brenda? Nothing here in Quebec. Nothing in Quebec, on the opposite side where apparently you're supposed to see it. Oh, what the heck? Look at this. Look at the spray. I never seen this. We didn't see any plane, but all of a sudden we see some mist. Must be blowing in from being sprayed somewhere else. I'm not sure if you see this mist here, but the mist is just coming through. That's what I say. BBC or a joke. Hi. Jesse says, Monica, flow state. I'm seeing it. It's beautiful. It's too foggy here. I can't see anything. Still dark in Oz. Sunrise in 20 minutes. So how can it be they can see the sunrise in New Zealand, but it's still dark in Australia? Picture me that one. That seems a little bit. I am too. We got 90%. You saw 90% coverage, flow state? BC, Canada, St. Angela. It's getting really dark here in Illinois. At 3:00 in the afternoon, it's dark. So it's dark in Illinois right now. She says it's getting dark in Illinois, but it's,
Already past other places.
Beautiful in Edmonton. Flow state, my brother's in total darkness in Arkansas. That's like so fascinating. Real talk, nothing. Did you guys see the demon bats fly out of the moon? Out of the moon's ass, with bats were flying out. Apparently can see it with those glasses on, black sun. Yeah, I can, when I put my glasses on. Oh, now it's actually too bright. So it's actually, there's just a tiny. So how is it completely dark in Arkansas, but there's only a tiny little portion of the sun left here that's covered? Does this make any sense on a globe theory? Like, it absolutely zero sense. Models are not easily drawing CGR our reality. Haha, flow, no chemicals. Amazingly enough, says Monica. Anybody seeing any demons yet? Says Tiana. And no rockets. No, we didn't see any rockets. There are no planes here either, and that isn't normal. I love it. The eclipse is so pretty, says Queen Layla. Fear mongering bullshit, says Sean. Which way does water spin down the plug hole in New Zealand versus Alberta? I guess it doesn't really matter about the way it spins because you can get a toilet that spins right and you can get a toilet that spins left. So I think that that's another facade about the way the water spins. Every star has its own twin. Here, let's just see a little bit more. Yeah, there's some chemical mist that came through here. We still got the real clouds that are down there that are just sitting there. They ain't even really been moving this whole hour. We've been sitting here, but some of this chemical mist has come through. And just to cover a little bit over the sun, you have a beautiful blue sky. Perhaps aliens are coming to your zip code. Queen Layla, this is so cool. Doesn't make sense though. No, it doesn't. Oh, I love this. Getting darker here. So Sean is in Portugal and it's starting to get dark in Portugal as it's starting to get light in New Zealand and going to be getting light in Australia, and it's perfectly light over here. Cloudy in Surrey, BC, says Kara. 8:05 p.m. in Portugal, starting to get light. The moon is going in front of D's, says Rachel, and Flow State says in front of these nuts. Pouring rain here on Vancouver Island, says Joe Richards. My solar lights that I keep on my deck are coming on, LOL. It's getting dark, says Daisy. So it's getting dark right now in Arkansas, but it's completely light out here in Alberta, which we're both in North America. And if the sun is as far as away as it's supposed to say, and the moon is coming in front of it, how could it possibly be dark at one part and completely light and not no part of it? Like, that doesn't make sense. I think there are more than one sun. Sharon, well, we had Crow 777 on, and he's trying to prove that there is a second sun. So definitely that I love this. This is my first time watching the eclipse, says Queen. Layla, why did they hype it up so much? I'm just putting fear into the consciousness, right? So that's what they want, is for people to be afraid.
He's taking pictures. Are you taking pictures of me?
Yeah. So total eclipse now visible in Indianapolis. Full eclipse and exciting now in Texas. So it's 1:15 p.m. here. Love your sense of humor, says Joyce. Back in the 70s, eclipse were only slightly hyped. 2001 seen an eclipse on the beach in Turkey. Darker here in Northwest Ontario. So in Ontario, it's a little bit darker. But now there's that chemical mist that I was telling you guys about. Now it's spraying right over the sun. So it's come from behind us. And there's some chemical mist that it's absolutely been sprayed. Something was sprayed. I just didn't see any of it. Rika, stop saying that. I think of Bonnie Tyler. Total eclipse of the heart. Turn around. All of the powers to be cannot do anything that the Most High doesn't allow them to do. God is in control. I love that. The bats just came out of my bat house on the side of the house. They are confused. Fascinating. Beautiful pup. Looks like a pity, eh? Says Jackie. Well, he's a Presa Canario, and his mom is, has a mix of some stuff. So, yeah, but what do they say to look at it? We can counteract their darkness and their malintent. Love that. Sun simulator, aka artificial sun binding white light. Better than this. Overcome evil with good in Romans 12:21. CERN ran out of tinfoil. Apocalypse canceled. I like that, Sean. Bonnie was an ancient singer famous for the total eclipse of the heart. Yeah, Bonnie Tyler. Extra birds here today chirping much more than they know. No dogs barking, which is rarity around here. I remember her well. Angeline really is so beautiful. She certainly is. Tiana, I really don't want cicadas to come out of the ground. Cloudy, rainy here in BC, says Jackie. White haze. Oh, you can see that. Spray probably from BC, says George. Getting kind of darker now in Waterloo. They use ground-based spraying machines too. We just got a mist as well. Was completely blue. That's fascinating, hey? Everything was so blue. And Freedom Grower, I think you're in Ontario, Canada, and you got this weird mist that just came over. And like now, I don't know if you see behind us here, but now there's mists in the sky. It was totally blue. I didn't see any planes anywhere. And now there's more mist coming in from behind us. And now it's like covered where the eclipse is supposed to be. Yeah, I see it, brother. Okay, cool. Same here in Eastern Washington. Lots of birds though. Does spraying, as then you can see them as clearly. It's dark here in Northeast Ontario. It's dark right now. So how can on a globe Earth it be dark in Ontario but not here if the sun is really as far away as it is and the moon is as far as away it is? That doesn't make any sense at all. We are being protected from the truth or what? Protected from the truth. That's funny. I'm hearing cicadas digging from underground, says Big Stank. The fluffy sleepy clouds are from ground-based chemtrail machines. Zero real clouds in my opinion. 811. Oh, we're 8 minutes behind on comments right now. Getting dark in the Valdez Montes. I'm in Midwestern art. Beautiful day here now. Looks normal to me. You don't see what you want to see because you are a conspiracy theorist. Dark here in Northwest Ontario.
Coming from like one point to there, and then just starting out.
Yeah, it's so strange. Those chemicals are coming from one point in the sky, and it's being spread out. Vinegar works to treat chemtrails. Don't need to boil it or mix with water. Yeah, glad we drink a lot of vinegar. Um, we just had aliens land, and they're eating all the heathen. Wow, that would be exciting. Jackie, NASA satellites, eh? Water always stays level. LOL, stuff. LOL. We've had a solar eclipse for how long? Now the sky is not falling. More fear porn, says Carrie. They are chemtrailing right in front of the sun. LOL, cheers. Wow, dark here in Northwest Ontario. It's completely dark in Cambridge, Illinois. The way the toilets spin, it's nothing. I don't see wish to go to Simon on you. It's getting hot in here. I think I will take my clothes off, says Freedom. Dark orbs. Haha, says Flow State. It's supposed to be freezing here in the mine. Now I'm going, hoping you two aren't wearing toxic suntan lotion. Yeah, we don't. We actually make our own sun care. Angeline got some there. We actually get the most healthiest ingredients to help block out the sun: jojoba oil and coconut oil and all kinds of like natural stuff. Raspberry seed oil, and we actually make the most natural stuff. And we are able to share a whole bunch with people that we're connected to, even on the internet. We ship to lots of different places. I haven't seen anything that appears nefarious. All looks beautiful to me. Stop. Electric just went out here. Electricity just went out here and came back on in a few minutes. I can see it. Sun simulator is the white light. The natural sun is yellow and orange. Are you not worried about that mist? No, no weapon formed by man shall prosper. We vibrate too high. I haven't been had a cold or flu in 7 years. I'm not worried about, stuff that they try to do. We vibrate too high. Flat Earth hippie in California with bottom third of sun covered with black disc, 2 horns emanating from either side. Last thing I expected to see. Fascinating, says Flat Earth hippie. Chem bombs have multiple pictures of 2 suns, actually 3. I'm not afraid. I'm so gloriously alive and thankful, and it doesn't matter to me. The elites try to do 100%, stay in the love vibration. You had no mist over the sun. There was no mist, and then now there's a whole bunch of lines that are coming, and now it's all covered over the sun. The mist is actually over the sun now. Fear porn says Carrie, they always spray the sun and the moon at night. You can check flights and see the planes that are spraying compared to the passenger planes. Got pity in them, all good. Dogs too, eh? The chem bombs are spreading over the blue sky. Crazy that way. What's happening? Slick licks. We just had wind roll in and the clouds are trying to cover, but it seems way brighter than normal, shining through the clouds. In Creston, says Slick Licks. Prex Island is in darkness. Just checked another channel there. So places are in darkness while it's in here in Alberta, which we nothing. Like it doesn't even. I'm 100% convinced now that that the Earth is not a round spinning ball. 100% convinced it's not a round spinning ball. I had the timing wrong. It hit 75% here about 15 minutes ago now. Ha ha. By the way, how many Canadian banks stopped cash operations? 0. I've never heard of no cash. You know, you can get cash anywhere still here. So that's, I heard in Australia they're trying to go digital, but they're supposed to be the pilot, but they still obviously still have cash. She's a cutie, says Rachel. Sun is love and life. She certainly is. Total Chem Sky here in Connecticut. We saw it good here in Indiana. Fun times, cool out music. It's about a fourth uncovered now. Let the sign shine in 10 degrees darkness. 10 degrees cooler. Don't block out the sun. Vitamin D, eh? Yeah, exactly. I don't see any chemicals here, any planes. The sun is white now because of the chems. IHS, the Jesuit order running the governments worldwide for the Vatican. Check out Germantia News 25. BA, barium, AL equals aluminum. Ball, yeah, we've been talking about that for 10, 15 years. The wave patterns using electromagnetism. Chembob spread super fast. Sunrise here in Oz. So sun rising. So just wrap that around your globe head. Is that there's sun in Australia, while here on the exact opposite side of the world, you know, in northern Canada, well, middle of Canada, northern hemisphere, it's completely sunny out, but yet the sun is rising in Australia. That makes no sense at all. Definitely not globe Earth. It's real dumb when you spend 10 minutes looking at it, says Carrie. Anticlimactic over here on Long Island, New York. So stand-up memories. And Angeline's videoing me while I'm videoing her picture. She's taking a picture of me. So, but this is us just trying to report like news and stuff. Our constitution needs referendum for it to go digital, so they can't do so. They will try. Fascinating. Scotland has hate crimes now from today, so we can't say nothing about the government without being a hate crime. Oh, that's sad, says Richie. Daisy May, always set your intentions over your food and water. Your will and God's protection can cancel anything horrible in it, but I try my best to have organic and no pesticides. Great idea. Shared your video to your groups, brother. Thanks a lot, Sean. That's why we got around 200 people here watching with us live. So thanks for everybody that's sharing it out. Just looking at the news somewhere, Eclipse is 3/4 done. Yeah, shape of the Earth is irrelevant. The stationary still not spinning. Definitely anticlimactic over here. Thanks for this, Jesse. You're welcome, Sean. Appreciate you coming by and hanging out. I'm in Pembroke, Ontario, and it's freezing. Today I would care that my child isn't forced to be LGBTQBS whilst fisting and starving. Eclipse in Canada just about done on the news. I'm in Scotland and I will say what I want about the government, says Bernie Blades. Montreal is dark. So apparently it's dark in Montreal, but there's absolutely nothing over the sun here in Alberta. That makes 0 sense on a globe model. I don't know if you can see the chemicals now that have been sprayed. We had such a clear blue sky, but now there's a whole bunch of chemicals that come in behind us. So, chemicals out there. So you're gonna have obviously lots of us if you choose to. We're obviously here reporting on the eclipse and, you know, the way the sun is and all that. We had an interview earlier on, and we've got another interview with the doctor starting in about an hour and a half. I've been fasting for this, you know, for this eclipse here. Haven't had anything, and just setting some good intentions, abundance, the veil be lifted, you know, peace throughout the world. No more pain and suffering, you know, happening. Let everyone have total abundance of the heart. Yes, thanks, Jesse and Angeline, says Sean. Yes, it did get colder. I had to go inside and get my hoodie on. Parents force their kids to be trans. It's true, moronic. Do a TED talk. Yeah, it's crazy. In Ontario, we had cloud coverage, but it was light for 10 minutes in Ontario. Just got back more dark cloud coverage, BS, in and out, and it's a normal day. Ottawa, Ontario is dim, but it's getting brighter again. No fear, no control, no power. Seriously, on the news, the sun is blocked out now. Alberta's a lot prettier natural than London, UK. Thanks, Jabanu. Tupper Lake eclipse just ending. I see chemtrails behind you, brother. Yeah, but we didn't see no planes. There was not one plane in the sky, unless it all happened way behind us and then it all just blew over. But there's a big line here. There's a big line there, and no, just right hook up. And Angeline is truly beautiful. Yeah, she certainly is. She is beautiful, and you're just seeing the physical, like, beauty. Her beauty inside is like, she's so radiant and beautiful. She's got the inner and outer beauty, which makes her a total beautiful package. The trails, Quebec is blocked out right now. So funny how Quebec is blocked out, but other parts in the south are not blocked. I don't know. It doesn't make any of that makes any sense. It's starting to get dark in Winchester County. Why is it still bright and and light there? Because they lie to us about a lot of things, including what the shape of our Earth is. So why is it dark in some places and not in other places? In some places, we saw it like an hour ago in Alberta. Birds here are singing as though there was a sunrise. Poor creatures are confused. We sniff of the whole. Truth, so true. Jesse, can you see the sun completely blocked out? No, there's no blocked out. At like an hour ago, there was a little portion of the sun. Now there's nothing. Actually, I see on the very far left of the sun is just a tiny little portion of maybe, but other places are completely blocked out right now, which makes no sense. If the sun is 1 trillion miles away and the moon is coming in front, every part of Earth should see it the same. It doesn't make any sense how, if the sun was as far away as it was, how some places are not are not seeing it the same. Microwave frequency waves, HARP pushes all chemtrails. Super chem sky here in Connecticut, the entire sky. Not everyone deserves to be a part of the show, says Katerina. Here, Quebec, they've never blocked out. News reporting says Kara, chemtrails blow over from other places. Put your sunglasses over the lens, might work as a filter. Done here in California. Yes, the veil is thinning. When I come here and here, when I come on here, it was a beautiful blue sky. I am watching CBC, Catholic Broadcasting Service. Greetings, beautiful souls across the pond and under the same skies, says Squirrel Sniper. You're 100% correct. We should all see. Yeah, we should all see the same thing. Like, that doesn't even make any sense. The sun is local. Jesse, I agree with you about the fundamentals. So so if the sun was 1 trillion miles away and the moon is coming in front of the sun, every part of Earth should see the same thing. There's no ways to get around it. If the moon isn't covered in some places of the earth, right in front of the entire sun, which is in between the sun and the earth, would it not be seen like that everywhere, that everybody could see the sun at the same time? Absolutely horse cocky. That's what it sounds like.
First cocky.
70-mile wide shadow proves moon's diameter. Shadows don't shrink smaller than items causing the shower. You got that right, flat earth hippie. Part 2 of the eclipse is tomorrow, says David Morgan. Just chemtrails in Kelowna, says Desi. The show was only for Eastern Canada, I guess. Bird just flew by. Shape of the Earth, just 2D or 3S. I want to skip to 4D and 5D above. The Earth comes in from the sun comes in from the east and exists 90% off its path southeast. Why? Because it's not coming from spinning around. It's coming from another distance. It's moving from different distances away. That's the only thing that makes sense. So all of the people that have been, teaching people about the flat earth, kudos to you, because this globe earth makes absolutely zero sense, especially with the stuff that we've been hearing and seeing here today. On a level, non-moving earth, our horizon, each individual views a personal horizon that moves with them, and it has limited by their eyes abilities, says Joyce. Angeline, is the earth a flat plane, says Jabanu? No,
Staying out of it.
she's staying out of it. She doesn't want to answer that one. Wow, that's beautiful. I don't know if you can see the picture of the bird that Angeline just caught. Jesse, can you put CBC News on a phone? Yeah, but not while I'm on. I guess maybe Angeline could, but there are as many suns as people observing. This was the great awakening regarding the truth about our world, says Shauna. Cams, Harp Clouds, Nineveh, New York. Jesse, you're correct. On a globe, much more land would be illuminated. 100%. Doesn't even make any sense. What time is it there, brother? It's 1:37 p.m. here in Alberta, Canada. Sun moves in its circuit. Yes, hi, Jesse. There's a good thing I saw and want to believe ice cares taken from the Antarctic were blue ice from miles. LOL. Flat power, says Justin. LOL, Angeline, says Jebanu. Zilt says the moon was in Capricorn and now in Pisces, yet we are in Aries. I identify as a globe skeptic. Brett Rutskin reporting from Ottawa. Oh, we got a little tiny cloud there. That looks real. The rest of this is all spray stuff. There's not a lot coming in from behind us, but
Currently live on that channel or whatever.
so apparently 90% of the sun is covered, but here when the sun is 1 trillion miles away and the moon is, 1 billion miles away, and the moon apparently right now is totally covering some parts of the sun. We definitely don't live on a round earth, and all these chemicals in the air that they're spraying that people seem to want to ignore, are happening. So when you see me here at least talking loud, it's when people are walking behind us and I have to tell them loudly just to plant more seeds and plant more seeds. So Squirrel Sniper indoctrination deleted. I'm not sure if that's in brackets if you did that, but we identify as conspiracy theorist pronouns. Told you so. We identify as conspiracy theorists. Our pronouns are told you so. I like that. That's a good one, Justin. Love that globe skeptic. Like a perfect timepiece. New Brunswick area would be 4 hours ahead. Yeah, but whether it's 2 hours ahead or 4 hours ahead, and it's right now it's 1:39, so it's actually I think it's 3 hours ahead in Atlantic Canada. But you would still, like, if the sun is still the same distance away, the moon is still the same distance away. So you're on that part. If the moon is going in front of the sun in different parts at the exact same time, the moon is still going in front of the sun. Doesn't matter what time of day it is. Even if you're in right now, if you're in Australia and you're seeing the sun, the moon should still be in front of the sun. How is it not that the moon would be in a different part? If the moon is in front of the sun at one point, it wouldn't be in front of the sun for everyone if the moon and the sun are as far away as they try to tell us. Look up, speak up, wake up. Look up, speak up, wake up. I like that, Sean. Conspiracy realist. I have letters all cut out that make that conspiracy t-shirt. And Sean here has got a lot of those shirts. He orders a lot of different shirts he likes to wear out. Flat, I told you so. Exactly. It's not the moon eclipsing the sun, though. They lie to you. There would be an eclipse every new moon if that were true. I just checked. Google says eclipse in Alberta is happening now. It says happening now. Stop thinking, Jesse. Just obey, says Amanda. Yeah, that's just never. I've never been one to just obey their bullshit. You just might have a lazy moon where you're at, says Smart B. Jesse, your eyes are fooling. Huh?
It says it's supposed to end at 1:39, so it's been done for 2 minutes apparently.
Apparently it's ended 2 minutes ago here, but it's black in other places. Jesse, eyes are fooling you according to the science. According to the science, our eyes are fooling us. You're 2 hours behind me, and our suns look the same. Rebellious truth warrior. Is it the moon? It's proven when eclipses happen, it's because the alignment is just right. So, yeah, none of this stuff really actually makes sense. But, and before anyone assumes me a glober, no. The elusive curvature is blocking your view of the eclipse. Yeah, it must be because the Earth is curved. Why I can't see the eclipse. Now, I think you're right there, Justin. You must have just caught that one right on par. Masonic science. It is. It's the Jesuit Masonic, science that they tells us that the Earth is spinning around some some other sun and all that kind of craziness. Search back through history orbs. Okay, so apparently it's all done here. We're just gonna give you a last little look. We're just gonna spend a little time here together. Before we're gonna spend a little time here with Hawk and this beautiful Angeline here. Before we wraps up, we got another interview going on in about an hour and 15 minutes. So thanks for all being a part of this. We still got, I think, around 200 people here with us. So thanks everybody. Like, comment, heart, share, star. If you can, share this out with your friends. And Amazon equals Mason. Yeah, you got that. All this weird. So be love. To know love is to know God. God is love. So just be love. Love, yourself. Love your family. Love your neighbors. Love the earth. Love God and love the truth. And, we'll get through this the best we can. We've got so many beautiful people that are up everywhere, waking up and speaking up, speaking out. So we'll see you next time we see you here, back on the missing link. See you in an hour or next time we see you. Love y'all for one love, one heart, one life. Namaste, everybody. And no maske. Remember, no matter what, no maske. Okay, bye, everyone.